Thank you, guys. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning, Unity of Tampa. Yeah, nice little arrangement of a Christmas song here, brought to you by Christian Myers and myself. Give him a hand one more time on the flugelhorn here. Okay, are you guys ready to start the service? All right, I'll be ready in just a minute. Give me one second. No. Let's stand and sing. Come on in, guys. Come on. This is not a drill. Yes, put your hands together just like that. That's fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are like professionals, man. Let me tell you. Here we go. Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, and still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through, where the Father waits with open arms. He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in, yeah, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination, where God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the doors unlocked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Where there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. Yeah, no matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. All right, now come on in, yeah. Hey, you guys sound fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for singing with me this morning.
Always a pleasure. We like to sing. Hi, good morning, everyone. Hey, thank you. Hi to cyberspace out there. And, well, if you didn't hear, I'm Pat Fenda, but many of you know me already. So, welcome. And welcome anyone here for the first time? Anyone? Oh, wonderful. We have 2 visitors. Thank you. We have a gift for you in the back, so go see David at the T-shirt table. All the announcements. Oh, look at Patrick's giving flowers. Beautiful. You can read about all of our announcements from your Sunday bulletin, email newsletters, Facebook, the website. So check in on your social media. But now, turn off those cell phones. Get them out. Turn them off. Yeah. You think you did it, and then right in the middle, ding. It's bad. All right. It was... Nancy has this face, like caught in the headlights. All right. Hey, everyone who decorated and did such a fantastic job, please stand right now. Everyone who decorated, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause.
All right.
I'm really disappointed that I don't see any flamingos in here, but okay. Blood drive next Sunday. So free gifts for the donors. It's 10 till 1. So come and give blood. And I think they're giving out blankets this time. Blankets. Yeah. That's good.
And Hanson's got like 20 of them. So.
Oh, Hanson, the big blood donor. Good.
Did they say Unity on?
Let's see what's coming up next. The next slide will be Christmas Eve candlelight service, Saturday, December 24th at 6:30 p.m. And then Sunday morning you get to sleep in. So there will be no service on Sunday. We'll have had a wonderful time on Saturday night, so let's just sleep in. It'll be wonderful. Okay, adopt a family member. This is our holiday giving. The spring, spread the holiday cheer to survivors of domestic violence and their children this season. There's Listen Fellowship Hall, choose a name, and brighten a child's Christmas with the angel tree. We love doing that. That's a wonderful thing. So, see Elliot on Sunday. Is this Sunday? If we want to be in the Christmas choir?
Yes, and it's fantastic. I've heard from a lot of people these past couple weeks who were not on my initial email list for the choir, and you still got time to sign up. Our first rehearsal is going to be this coming Wednesday. That's December 7th, and it'll be right here in the sanctuary. So
What time?
7 p.m.
Okay.
So even if you haven't emailed me, if you want to sing, feel free to just show up. Surprise me. We love that. So
Great. Vision team meeting. Sign up. These are wonderful. This is how our church keeps going and being as terrific as it is because there's so many. We have such a great volunteer percentage in this church. It's wonderful. I'm in other organizations where like 2 people help. It's not fun. So sign up at unityoftampa.org or see it on your events calendar. And sign up for new teams for the new year. That'll be January 7th, so mark your calendar now. All right, good. Oh, treats. They're always over in Fellowship Hall, and Vivian is doing a fantastic job of pulling people together to bring food yeah, let's give Vivian a round of applause. Vivian. We've just applauded you. She was so busy chatting back there. We think you're great, Vivian. All right. Oh, that's amazing. All right. So now it's birthday time. Coley is having a birthday on the 9th. Jennifer the 15th. Is there anyone else that has a December birthday? Well, Bobby's having a celebration, and he wants to say something. Yes, it's his sobriety birthday. We're going to give him the microphone to talk to us about it.
Hi, everybody. I wasn't able to be here on the 20th because I had a sinus infection, and last Sunday I was late. So I'm celebrating 16 years of being sober. How did I do it? Well, I did it through the help of God and all my friends at Unity, plus the other things that I do, working steps and everything that entails with that. Thank you for celebrating with me.
That's it for announcements.
we're going to sing him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
So, good morning. First off, thank you for being here today. I have a lot of things to say, so I hope you'll be patient with me today. I have lots to talk about, lots to share in my message, lots to just say, and today's my morning, so you get to stay with me. And don't try running out, because we'll see you on camera. first, I want to just say thank you to Patrick for being our board angel. Your bulletin says Joanne because I think Janet got her wires crossed, but thank you for being here, Patrick. We appreciate you. Second thing I want to tell you before I talk about Friday night is the most bizarre thing happened to us here this morning. So, a white pigeon shot shows up at the front door of this sanctuary on the day we're talking about peace. Is that the craziest thing? So David took the bird to the pet emergency center, and they said it is a homing pigeon that actually belongs to someone and is tagged, but someone shot it with a BB gun. But it found its way to us, and it got the care it needed. So I think that's pretty awesome, actually. At first I thought it was a peace dove, and I was like, now I'm completely freaked out. So I felt a little better that it was a pigeon, but I'm glad we were able to care for it, and hopefully that it makes a full recovery. Yes, divine order, exactly. Thank you. Exactly. So if you weren't here, if you were here on Friday night, thank you for those of you who were able to join us. It was a fantastic experience. We have a couple of brief glimpses. First, we have a picture so you can see how beautiful it looked that night. That with the place decorated. To all of you who decorated, it couldn't have added more value. It was so elegant. And then, can we play the clip? Under the piano there? It was awesome. So thank you. By the way, we get a portion of the proceeds, which we made $751 for Unity that night. So 51. 61? Okay, my notes showed 751. So I want to check on that 10. Yeah. Yeah. Jeffrey and I bought 8 tickets for the event that night so we could give them away. And one of the tickets was for Michael Hilson, whom you don't see here today because he's in the hospital. And we don't know a lot of details, but we're hoping he's going to feel better soon, and I'm glad he's getting care. But as if that wasn't enough, Alvon went to the hospital yesterday. I've been in touch with him and Tanya since yesterday morning. She got home about midnight last night. Alvon was literally trying to ask me if he should come today, and I told him at 10:30 yesterday morning to go to the doctor. Long story short, he should get out today, but I just want you to hold them in prayer because our band is missing 2 of its people. But 2 of them pulled the weight today and made a lovely morning for us. So thanks to Elliot for holding it all together today. And please keep our band in your prayers, okay?
I asked Nancy if I could bring my hat. Not like she said no.
Now, I have one more thing, and then I promise we'll get on to today. I wanted to show this to you. This may be insignificant. Oh my gosh, I can't believe your mom is here. Sue, it's great to see you. All the way from California. How about that?
It's true.
I didn't see you. It's so nice. Well, all right, back to me. Anyway, so this was given to me in 2005 by Duncan McEwen. It says Duncan McEwen 2005. So, our Duncan who works here now, how old were you then? In '05? 3 or 4? You're not sure? It's very lovely. And so it goes on our tree every year. And Melody and I were decorating, and I told her, give it to me. Before you put it on the tree, I need to show Duncan that I've kept it all these years. All right, and with that said, we should probably give a big shout out to our virtual audience. Esther, I hope you are feeling better this week. And thank you to everybody who supports us virtually, including Sue, who shows up online. But you're not there, I'm not waving to you today. All right, let's join together in saying our affirmation. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And yeah. All right, and perfectly in order, of course, because it is second week of Advent, today's message is peace. Centered in God, I am a peaceful presence, stepping away from the busyness of holiday preparations and the important work that must be completed before year's end. I continue my Advent journey by practicing peace in the present moment wherever I am. I am gracious with store clerks and servers in restaurants. I add positive, peaceful thoughts to conversations. When I'm traveling, I bless other drivers with whom I share the road and my fellow passengers on public transportation. Peace flows from that place in consciousness where God's presence fills my awareness. I need not find a quiet corner. When I am willing, anywhere can be a peaceful sanctuary. The peace of God refreshes me and goes with me as I return to the activities of the day. Wherever I go, whatever I'm doing, I am a peaceful presence. May the Lord give strength to his people. May the Lord bless his people with peace. And that's from Psalm 29. Luis, thank you for the beautiful banner. If you take a look, he's making new banners for us every week, which is just very kind. Thank you very much. And with that said, I will sit down.
Okay, we're going to stand and sing one more song this morning. Are you guys up for that? Okay, so this one we got the lyrics put on the slides for you, but you can also just listen to the words I'm singing and sing right along. It's called Join Together. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Yeah, sing love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. And now we're gonna sing joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Yeah. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Sing joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. And now we're going to sing about peace, that very important topic this morning. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Sing it just like that. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Sing peace, peace.
peace, peace, peace. Join together, together in peace. Peace, 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 peace. Join together, together in peace. And we'll take it back to love for the last time around. Let's sing it real loud. You guys sound great. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Joined together, together in love. Joined together, together in love. Nice job. You can't get a much more unity song than that. You know? I like that.
You cannot.
And it's a great one to hear you guys singing with me on a day where, you know, I don't have my backing band. So,
Well, I think
Thank
you
you for
should take
helping support.
names of the people who are not singing and helping you, and we will pray for them later.
I'll put them on the choir email
Yes,
list.
yeah. All right, we have a video to share for our story, so I'm not going to go up there because it's about 5 minutes long. Pardon? There is an intro? Well, they can read that. You're going to love this story. I happened to hear about it. I went and looked it up, and I loved it so much that I thought we should show the actual video. I'll explain after why.
So I'm born and raised in South Philadelphia. Living in this neighborhood. It's a lot of challenges. Poverty. Not had a safe place to go. You're gonna do the things that you believe help you survive. At around 14, I got around drugs in the street life. When you run the block, you are the face. You're the one who the community people. You set rules and boundaries. It's a dangerous life, but it's a normal life. You don't go halfway in out, and that's where you have to set. And I was shot up in my head back because there is no half step. It's something that a lot of individuals see every day. People see their family die. My uncle, he murdered. I was 8 years, and I remember her and my grandma scream. She was hurting. It was nothing that I could do or anybody to change that. I felt like I couldn't help my grandma. I don't want parents or people to hear that scream or to be in a position where they can't help the person that they love.
After I got some I started to see what I was doing wrong.
When I came home, I got tired of my following me in a negative direction, and I wanted to follow me in a positive direction.
I think some in the back.
The kids really gave me a purpose.
So the beginning, was the flag football. I did the coaching, and they asked me to dance team. We started our mentoring program from there.
Go ahead, you can grab what you want. If you need something, just ask, all right?
And 2019 one of our engagements, which used to be a community drug house, but now it's a safe place for our children.
Now you with everybody now.
With the rate of crime, I'm afraid to send my children outside to play. So when they can come here, I'm more comfortable.
We do summer camp, we do the after programs, crafts, whatever the kids need.
What's your favorite color? Blue? Red? All right, so let's try to make a red cake.
They love it. They ask to come here every day.
Y'all invite us? That's all we've been through. So we're gonna have to do teamwork here. Who wants to be on this team? Real quick.
They're like sponges. So I try to make sure that they think about this positive.
So listen. As a team, we got to put all of our resources together, so we can build this together. All right.
a child out, you help also the parent, the grand neighbor, the neighbor.
How many people here got kids? How many people need food supplies?
We try to be the community hub. We're open Monday through Saturday. We provide clothing, food, vegetables, hot meals Tuesdays and Thursdays.
One chicken. You want a chicken?
Once we get them in the door, we do have utilities, D class, mental health resources, a gateway.
What you need?
I need some eggs. You got it.
I think some of our flyers is what I try to put information that community members can see, that they see the resources out there.
The same ones giving negative stuff to now we can give positive resources. And when you feel better, you do better. The work that we do helps reduce stress, trauma. When your quality life is goes down.
My relationship with the police department is cool. We host these community conversations every month. It's totally about dialogue.
Why feel calling you? Why they don't know you? So when you realize, say, hey, did you see anything? Nope.
This is not a personal battle. We're fighting the community.
Give that person a chance. You want someone to give you a chance.
We are here to help serve. So what I like to see going forward is more young also understand how important the community is. How do you like to sit in the car? Yeah.
Seeing the officers in different light. It builds trust and it builds confidence.
They built trust with me.
So where y'all hoop at to play ball? Indoors. Where Officer Kim? Officer Kim. I need a favor. Can you call the lady at the YMCA to get them so they can play ball?
I just need their names.
Anytime you want to do something in the community, that's what she here for.
They need to see that all cops are bad.
I feel like we're building bridges on a daily basis. Working with Tyreek has definitely helped to reduce the gun violence in this area.
You want shrimp, chicken?
But the young men in our community, they have to believe in you.
It's really being that voice. They want to play basketball. There's no Rexon here, so I got him a basketball court, and it keeps them out of trouble.
That's all they want to do is have fun and be safe.
Like I try to bring people to take them off. They accept me because I don't finger at the finger. I look at them and see. I want it on.
Without Tyreek, we won't have a whole lot of these by example. We try to help everybody go in the right direction.
You gotta make sure all the stuff out.
We're really just trying to change the images that our kids and our family see.
So this used to be a vacant lot here. Weeds used to be high up, gun, paraphernalia, narcotics.
But now we're turning to vegetable food gardens. We're becoming a positive outlet for energy in our neighbors. We're rearranging our life.
It symbolizes everything that in our community. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time, and that's what the guard is showing us.
This is where I sold drugs, did all night, and the shootings are down. The hope is up.
If they see that we stick together, this is this man right here is about togetherness in the community.
It's really about your heart, what you want to do. We're trying to create a safe environment for whole block, whole neighborhood.
So what touched me about that story, and by the way, I went on and voted for him yesterday. I'm going to vote for him every day. But there are two things that really caught my attention. One, he was bringing peace to himself for what he had been through, but he was bringing peace to a community based on what he went through. And to be able to do that, to recognize when you are so out of peace, and I loved what he said about people were following me already, but they were following me for the wrong reasons. I could turn it around. And so, anyway, I wanted to share it because we're talking about peace, and for me, it was just so peaceful what he did. So let's get ready for meditation, and we're going to sing I Am at Peace.
I am at peace. the Spirit. I am calm, I am still, I am doing God's will. I am at peace, I am at peace. I am one with the Spirit, and I dwell in the presence of the Lord. I am loved, I am loved, I am one with the Spirit. I am calm, I am still, I am doing God's will. I am loved, I am loved, I am one with the Spirit, and I dwell in the presence of the Lord. I am home, I am home, I am one with the Spirit. I am calm, I am still, I am doing God's will. I am home, I am home, I am one with the Spirit, and I dwell in the presence of the Lord. And I dwell in the presence of the Lord.
So I invite you now to take a few deep breaths. And as we were hearing on Friday night, just taking in air and allowing those antioxidants in the air to fill your lungs can help our immune system be stronger. Making sure we're filling our lungs all the time so we stand up better, so we feel the right energy. And imagining, as we do, every time we take a breath in, it's an opportunity to let the stress or concerns out. It's a perfect time for us this morning to just connect with our heartbeat and allow nothing else to be on our mind as we take in these words. Whatever is before me today, there's one thing I know: that God is the one presence and one power that can help me find peace. God is my light, my wisdom, my source of renewal and inspiration. And when I am renewed, I spread peace everywhere. Even in the darkest moments of my life, that divine light will lead me to peace. If I'm struggling or irritable, I pause and pray, knowing that prayer will help me get centered again and bring peace to my soul. In that consciousness of peacefulness, I can bring my best self forward each day, believing and trusting that God's guidance will lead me to the best path. Through prayer, I give thanks in advance, knowing what I need to hear will come to me. And so I wait, I listen, and I receive. When I remain tuned into spirit, I experience moments of blissful peace. Throughout the day, I take time to reconnect with spirit within, to regain the peace that I need. And eventually, I become so accustomed to living my life with a peaceful heart and God at the helm that I remain in a perpetual state of peace and awareness of the divine. All concerns are answered, all direction provided, all truth revealed when I get out of the way and allow divine spirit to speak to me. Let's take that into our hearts for a moment as we rest in the silence. It is in the quiet of my mind that peace prevails. It's just a matter of me choosing peace in the moment. The divine power within leads the way every day. And as I come back to this place and time, feeling refreshed and relaxed, I recognize that I am centered in peace. Good morning, Logan. So today we prepare ourselves for week 2 of Advent. Peace. I could probably talk about this topic for 10 weeks and still not cover all that we need to know and learn about how important peace is in our lives. Our ability to achieve peace, our ability to be the peace we wish to see. We know peace is necessary, but somehow I don't feel we understand the impact it has on us when we are not at peace. And most importantly, we don't realize the impact it has on everyone around us when we are not at peace. As I shared last week in Faith and Hope, week 1 of Advent, it was that anticipation of this notable event. And Jesus' birth, whom they didn't even know who it was going to be, but all of the turmoil they were going through, they were just hoping that this person would bring that hope, that faith, and peace, which is why we need to talk about this today. Now, I would just ask everybody to think about how often are we hoping that a certain activity or an event will bring us peace. So you plan that vacation and you say, I can't wait, I'll finally be at peace. Or I can't wait till the relatives go home, I will finally be at peace. But the truth is, peace is inner, has nothing to do with what's outside of us. Now, I think God has a great sense of humor. I always have. I find my life, our life, very interesting. So this was a week of lack of peace. Had to be, because I was supposed to work on peace, right? So I could share it with you. So I guess I was supposed to be out of peace for a little bit. But between our church and personal life and work, our corporate work, and I had an unfortunate encounter on Wednesday night when a deer ran into my car and smashed the car up, hurt the deer, and I only had the choice of staying in the lane I was in, or I would have been in a head-on crash on top of it. I've never hit anything, but he hit me first because he smashed the side of my car and then went to the front. But I was traumatized, I won't lie. I was traumatized, 1, because I've never hit anything, 2, because he was injured, 3, because I knew I was injured. I could tell I had hurt my neck, and many of you know I have a metal plate in my neck, so it's very disturbing to be jerked around. And last, because my car was injured, and my car happens to be the place I have all conversations with God. And so I felt really upset that my car was injured too. Now, you know, the truth of the matter was, it didn't end there. So the very next day, Jeffrey had called the propane company because we wanted them to fill our propane for the pool heater, because we want Logan to be able to swim if the weather's nice when he comes. And the tank is sunk underground on the side of our home. So he calls and he says, I'm wondering if there is a leak because it seemed to have emptied quick and no one's using it at the moment. The woman on the other end heard one word. Guess what the word was? Leak. She comes back to the phone, please evacuate the building immediately. Make sure everyone's out. He said, whoa, 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 hang on a minute. You know, it's not that kind of leak. We're fine. She said, no, you have to evacuate. He said, please don't send anybody out here for an emergency. We're on Zoom all day today. We are fine. Nope, she sends somebody out. We're walking out of our house to take Melody to her birthday dinner. The guy's beating on the car window. I'm here for the leak. We're like, oh my gosh, what is happening to this week? Anyway, all that to say, I think we chase peace. I think it's a tendency for us to chase peace. So I was waiting for Friday night, Peter Cater. I thought this will be where I can let it all be. But what I want us to get is that regardless of the day, our location, or the people we may be with, we have to get to a place where we understand it isn't a Peter Cater concert, it isn't a friend, it isn't a relative, it is us. Within ourselves, we need to find peace. Emily Cady in Lessons in Truth explained it this way, and I'm paraphrasing. We talk to God, which is prayer. God talks to us, and we get our inspiration, and then we share that inspiration with others. But it requires daily practices of renewed infilling of the heart, allowing ourselves to have peace and harmony, which results then in us being able to go out to the rest of the world and bring peace. Now, when we find peace within ourselves, we become the kind of person who lives at peace with all people in all circumstances, no matter what's happening. But if we don't put the investment of time into what it takes for us to find that inner peace, it doesn't come. It's about stopping and knowing and recognizing. And yes, you can sit at the beach, and yes, you can sit on the mountaintop. You could put on a virtual reality headset. But the truth of the matter is, none of those things will sustain peace. Only we can. Those are momentary gratifications of peace. It's just like any vacation, right? You're coming home. It's all here. You're going back to your real life, so we have to understand it's something more. Peace is more about the calming of our heart. It's about prayer. It's about communion with God. It's about understanding that divine power in our life, no matter what we're facing. St. Francis, known for his peaceful practices, said this, and I love his message: as you announce peace with your mouth, make sure you have greater peace in your heart. Thus, no one will be able to provoke or anger or scandal because of you. Buddha said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Buddhists believe that we have to embrace the law of what they call dependent origination, which means we understand that we are all connected and dependent upon each other and every human being and living being. Buddhists teach that the coexistence of all things is a necessary element for us to ever achieve our individual and spiritual growth at the highest level. Gandhi said each individual has to find his peace from within, and peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. He said, while we often associate peace with sitting under a tree meditating, we could sit under a tree all day and actually never experience peace. The goal is to find our center, peace within, turn inward, and then imagine it being reflected from us to everything around us. Then and only then can you become the peace. Peace comes from the heart, and if peace can transform within, he said, then peace will guide the brothers as they travel through the world. Now, I'm pretty sure we'd all admit that we see signs of lack of peace everywhere we go. You see it in stores, we see it in road rage, we see bullying, we see disrespect, we see unkindness, most of which, by the way, starts with lack of sleep. Lack of sleep, lack of having our needs met, lack of taking care of ourselves puts us on the fast track to lack of peace. And most of us, unfortunately, give ourselves a pass when we act inappropriately. We say, well, you know, it's our humanness and it's going to happen. But the truth is, we actually need to be responsible for what we start and what creates lack of peace around us. We have to commit the time that we need, and I want to light our peace candle so we have both hope, faith, and peace. And hope and faith are one, in case you were wondering why I forgot one. Our path to peace requires us to recognize when we are not feeling peaceful and trust that feeling enough to know we need to do something about it. Instead of waiting for all of our emotions to build up, boil over, and spew on somebody else. And most of the time, if we're honest, it spews on someone who had nothing to do with what was going on in our lives. It's the unfortunate person of the day, I call it. that one store clerk, that one place. But if you think of it like this, and you may think it's a crazy reference, but if you think of it like filling your car with gasoline, then you understand your car can't run without gas. It can't run without a financial investment. So we have to invest, we have to buy gas, we have to put the gas in to keep the car going. Well, if you think of it like that, then you could recognize when we are running on empty and when we need our tank filled and when we need to be spiritually fed and better rested. And maybe even take a little ownership for why we keep blaming the world for lack of peace when we are not bringing it ourselves. We have a built-in gauge for peace, and Sir John Templeton talks about it in his book, Pathways to Heaven. He says our first step to inner peace can be the realization that when anger, irritation, or feelings of upset arise within us, we cannot blame another person or thing. That we need to recognize that these feelings are prompted by whatever is already in us. No one caused that unless we are not at peace ourselves. He goes on to say that if our inner consciousness is filled with harmony and peace, this is what we will bring to every situation, no matter what we face. And we will have the right words and the right actions for people around us because we did not pull them into our own drama. Being centered and focused helps us create harmony and happiness. Unity principle number 3 says, I create my experience by what I choose to think, what I feel, and what I believe. And there it is. If we want to find our path to peace, there are several things we can do. First, we can focus on God and our own divinity. That part of us that carries love and peace and harmony. Remember that conflict and lack of peace are only a result of us operating outside our divine self. It's when we get into the human elements that it gets messed up. Next, we have to learn to forgive anyone who has caused us hurts or discomfort, and not for the purpose of making peace with them, but for the purpose of making peace within ourselves. We have to make time for our spiritual fitness. Every religion in the world uses prayer and meditation as a means to spiritual fitness. Every day, taking time to pray and meditate. And last, and most importantly, I feel we need to simplify our lives to reduce our stress levels so we can better cope with the daily challenges of our life. Our peacefulness will always reflect our spiritual investment. So we need to look at the outside dramas we're creating or having, and then look back inside and recognize whether or not we're missing something inside. I have a favorite story I want to share, and I told you I had a lot to say today. But I can't not share this story today. A woman was at the airport. She's waiting for her flight, which is late. Some of you may have heard me tell this years past. She decides to find a way to relax, so she buys gourmet cookies, finds a place to sit away from the gate. She sits reading her book, reaches down, picks up a cookie. Person sitting next to her picks up a cookie. She's a bit taken back, but says nothing. Now she's completely distracted from reading. She's no longer relaxed and a little bit agitated. She selects another cookie, and so does he. She's now appalled. She couldn't believe how rude he was and felt if he had just asked her, she probably would have shared. She gets up, she leaves huffing and puffing. She walks down to the gate where her plane is. She boards, gets on the plane, furious about what happened, madder than she thought she could be. Sits down, reaches into her bag to grab her glasses, and what does she find? Her bag of cookies. She was eating his. The filters by which she processed her thoughts on that situation robbed her of her peace. It was her filters and what she decided to focus on, and she lost that moment. We become instruments of peace when we spend more time seeking divine truth and wisdom, which is the core of our existence. Let's take a look at our lessons for today. Our path to peace requires us to first recognize that peace is an inward journey. It is a choice we make, it's within our control. Number 2, identify behaviors that cause lack of peace. Changes can be made if we understand the source. Number 3, practice present moment peace. There is great power in the peaceful response. Number 4, find our centeredness through prayer and meditation and see it reflected everyone and everywhere around us. Our affirmation today is, I am centered in peace. Let's say that together and mean it. I am centered in peace. Today's quote is from St. Francis de Sales. Do not lose your inward peace for anything whatsoever, even if your whole world seems upset. Let's take that in for a moment. So we pause now to reflect upon the importance of peace in our lives and recognizing that no one, no thing can rob us of our peace unless we have already robbed ourselves of that peace. So we express our gratitude for the ability to change any situation in any moment by seeking inner wisdom, by praying, by meditating, and by recognizing that our soul must be fed for us to bring our good to the world. Amen. If you have a special prayer need, please fill out one of the cards and leave it in the back of the narthex. We'd be happy to put you on the prayer list. And let's say our giving affirmation together. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. Amen. And now we invite our children. Thank you. I'm sorry you waited. Come on up.
Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around my neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. I got the sunshine on my Sunday best.
Good morning.
Good morning, Heather.
Hi. So we did some secret things we can't tell you about to prepare for Christmas today. And we also discussed the fourth principle of unity, which is I pray. We talked about 3 column prayer, and they came up with some really good ideas for different names for God and for different places we can invoke God from, and for lots of different things that they could speak intention for to manifest. So I'm really proud of them, and if you're part of the YFM Facebook page, you'll see that chart that they made later today.
That's awesome. Thank you, Heather. Hey, I'd like to get you guys, out of here on time. We're just going to stand and sing the peace song. I got another song that we're going to do with Chris, so stick around and listen to that if you care to. Yeah. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Let's join together and sing the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great. God bless you, and thank you for being here today. Have a peaceful week. Try to stay peaceful.